Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You join us for this match between India and Australia. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. A lot of cloud around, but the forecast says we don't need our umbrellas.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
I'm not entirely sure about this decision. Hopefully the captain knows what they're doing and can explain it to the team, but I wouldn't want to be bowling first on this wicket.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Yep. Right out of the middle.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Wait. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yeah.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Over. India are none for 11. Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Well placed, should get a single.
Wait.
Caught.
Yeah!
One of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Could that be out? Looks so.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Wait on. No, no, no.
Could be gone if only they had hit.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
6 runs added there. India are 2 for 17. Hazelwood from the south end. Just about timed that perfectly.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for 1.
Wait. Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Get on. No,
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
India weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Yep.
Good pickup, big chance. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Keeper!
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Nicely played.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Bowler!
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep. Great ball.
This could be trouble.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Catch it.
There'll be runs here. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the fifth wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Yep.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep. No!
Good return there, back from the deep. A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Australia found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Going with spin now.
The attack for Australia.
Yep.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps.
Yep.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Taken! A really good one too.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yeah. Nice way to get off the mark.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
Yep. Bowler!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep. No!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Drives and misses everything. Massive chance.
Not great work from the keeper there. It's allowed them to rotate the strike.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Waiting.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
No!
Chance!
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Edged it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. A couple on offer here. End of the over. India are 7 for 92. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
well placed. Should get a single. Out! Good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Catch it.
Perfect technique and placement.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Pick over.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if this hits.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Stoinis to finish this innings. Beaten on the drive. Could be close.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
No. Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Bowler.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Gone, played all around it.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yeah.
Swatted away, hooked it to the vacant boundary on the leg side. 4 runs.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have been set a target of 115 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Some adjustments to the field.
Yes!
Super shot.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yes!
Finds the edge. Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Over. Australia are none for 15. Finch comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yes!
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yes!
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yes.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Marsh is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
What a shot! Drifts down leg and punched away, all the way for 4.
Finch says thank you. It was a gift and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Three more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Maxwell, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Hold on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Finch shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Play. Yeah.
7 runs added there. Australia are 2 for 38. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Big edge!
Just threw the shot too early.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Play.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
Great shot, great timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Singh, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Singh from the north end.
Yeah.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah. Hold on.
Maxwell shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah.
Huge appeal. India having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Well, it's hitting in line. India with a fantastic review. That will be very pleasing. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Stoinis will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yes.
Massive edge. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. David, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Drives and misses everything.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 4 for 60. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
With the completion of that over, there will need to be some considerable risks now from the batters.
Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Boundary off the last. Ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
The captain going with an aggressive field. Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Edge. What a ball.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
The batsmen leaving the field behind for 14. The batting team are now 5 for 89.
Wade won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
Try. for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep, yep.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps. There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risky. Averse out in the middle. Changes being made in the field, going with a fairly balanced option.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Yep. Nice shot, runs possible.
Nice way to get off the mark.
That's the over. Australia are 6 for 97. Going with pace now. 17 runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Played all around that. It was a nice slower ball and not far from those stumps.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Couldn't have played that any better.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Mitchell Stark is coming into bat at number 9.
Right there. Yep.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
That's the end of the match. A great final over, brilliant bowling and so calm under pressure to bring home the win.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.